what you should be thinking about now to buy a home in the future. In this video, we are going to talk about the 4 things in detail that you're going to need to prepare you for your first-time home buying process. There is going to be 5 steps. The first step is going to get pre-approved. The second step is going to make your wants and needs list. The third step is going to be putting in an offer after you found your dream home. The fourth thing is going to be getting your offer finally accepted. And the fifth thing is to celebrate for getting your new home. Step 1, getting pre-approved. This is where I recommend you to my recommended mortgage loan officer who is going to get you pre-approved. Some things that you are going to need when getting pre-approved is your driver's license, your US visa. If you don't have your driver's license and you're not a US citizen, then you're going to need to bring your permanent residency card. The second thing you're going to need to bring to get pre-approved is going to be your income document. The income documents that you're going to need is your pay stubs from the last 30 days, 2 years of your tax returns, and if you are collecting Social Security or VA disability checks, then you're going to need proof of those. Mortgage lender is also going to need some of your bank statements from the last few months. So after we have those 4 documents, your driver's license or your permanent visa, your tax returns, and your bank statements, once we have all of your proof of income, then we can see how much you get approved for to see how much loan we qualify for. Now that we have all of our documents and submitted it to our mortgage loan lender, now we are going to receive how much loan we qualify for. This is where it helps us understand the price range for our new home. The second step that I love to do with my clients is having them make a wants and needs list. What do they want in a home? What do they need in a home? This is where I like to have my clients research the area to find the area that best fits. This is where I like to learn the motives of why my clients are moving. Maybe they're moving for a different school zone for their children. Maybe they're relocating for work. I like to have my clients research the area to find the area that best fits. This is also where I like to learn if they just want to buy and start building wealth in their first home. This is where we talk and get to know each other, and we learn a little bit more about each other's wants, needs, and expectations going into this process. Now let's say that we finally got our home that checks off all of our boxes that we wrote down in our dream home checklist. Now it is time to write an offer. After finding our dream home that checks all of the check boxes that we made in our wants and needs list, now it is time to put in an offer, the exciting part. Then offer does not mean that you 100% get the house, but it still is the first step when wanting to purchase this home. How much can you afford? How much cash or liquidity do you have to put down? A down payment on a home is used later down when we are doing our closing costs and all of that. Putting money in an earnest money deposit shows the buyer that you have good faith in buying this home. Another thing that the offer has to include is any contingencies. Maybe your offer is contingent upon how much you get pre-approved for, or maybe your offer is contingent upon the inspection results. This is where I, your real estate agent, will submit a formal offer letter to the seller's agent. This is where we submit that offer to the seller's agent. We have to wait and see if the seller of the property wants to negotiate, wants to accept, decline, or counter offer our original offer. After submitting our offer to the seller agent, then the offer can go 3 ways. The offer can get accepted, rejected, or counter offered. This is where I, your trusted real estate agent, helps you and the seller's agent negotiate a price that both works best for you both. Now, once the seller finally accepts your offer and they're like, yeah, so excited, take this house, enjoy this house, love this house. This is where there is a few more extra steps. So once the offer finally gets accepted on your dream home, this is now where we secure a secure home loan, which will be easy because we already built our relationship getting pre-approved earlier in the process. Because earlier in the process, we already got pre-approved with our trusted mortgage officer. After that, this is where we get our home inspected. This is where a professional inspector comes and checks out the house, checks out the roofing, the water tank, the floorboards, the floor, the ceilings, to make sure that the house is not gonna fall on you. This is very important because your offer could be contingent on the home inspection results. Inspection can be at the seller's cost if we put that in our offer. Next, after that, then we go over the title, make sure that all of the paperwork gets transferred into your name so that home is in your possession. So the city, state, government knows that you own this house and that it is in public record. Then we get homeowner insurance. This is important because you can't have your home without homeowner's insurance. You got to get your house insured. It's a big asset. You want to keep it safe. This is where I will help guide you to get the right home insurance for your house because you want to keep it safe. This is your biggest asset. When the inspection is done and the inspector has any repairs that needs to be fixed, we can ask the seller to do it at their cost if we put that in the offer. So this is where all of the small details and why the offer is so important. This is where we give the seller time to fix or repair anything the inspector flagged. If they are not willing to fix whatever the inspector flagged, then we can obviously lower our offer or, negotiate a little more. All right, now say the house is perfect, the inspection went great. This is where we go through the final walkthrough of the house to make sure that the appliances are still there, to make sure that there's no holes in the ceilings, to make sure that everything is perfect as can be and it is move-in ready. This time we have also scheduled our closing where we find all of the final documents with our title company, with our mortgage lender, with our home insurance. This is where we autograph our new house to make it known that it is now yours. After autographing the last document, this is where we celebrate. We pop a bottle of champagne. I like to give my clients a home warming basket where it has like little cute gifts to help you settle in your new home. I hope this video was super helpful to help you know what to expect as a first-time home buyer. This is about what I do for my first-time home buyer clients. This is the little guide that I personally give them. I hope you enjoyed and learned so much. Drop down below what you want and need in your dream home. Drop it down below if you are looking to move to Florida, because if you are, hit me up. I'll represent you. I will show you the ropes. We can hang out in Tampa. I will see you in the next video.